Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I've got a recipe that I'm going to show you, and this is just a recipe that I'm making up myself. It's like an Italian beef. I've got like 2.5 pounds of yellow potatoes cut up in here. I've got 1 large, 1 small onion cut up, and it's going in here. And then I have, when you, like I go to Walmart and I like broccoli and cauliflower in my salad. So I'll get these little bags that have the broccoli and the cauliflower and the carrots. Well, I don't like raw carrots. Caden does, I don't. Kayla does, I don't. So I'll save the carrots for them, and then I had a bag of carrots that I fixed with something else, and Caden, I don't know what it was, because, yeah, I showed y'all, Caden just absolutely loved the carrots. So anyway, these are all the carrots that I had left from the bags that I get, and it's going in here. And then I have this roasted red peppers. I have a bunch of these bags that I have got to, a bunch of these bottles of these that I need to use and all, because they're going to go bad before I can use them. So what I'm doing is I'm getting them out and I'm going to cut them up. I hope y'all can see this. And I'm just going to put these in here. And I'm going to get out every one of them. But I'm not going to keep the juice, because I'm going to keep the juice in something else. So, and you can do your own roasted red peppers on the grill. But, they have, Kroger's had, I guess up until today, they had their yellow peppers, orange peppers, and red peppers on sale for $5. And I like the yellow bell peppers and the orange bell peppers a whole lot more than I like the red bell peppers. But I had these in my preps, so I'm just using these. And I just saw, which I've known this, but I don't ever see them at Walmart. I only see them when I go to Kroger's. And I was looking at their frozen vegetables the other day, and they have bags of frozen peppers, 3 different kinds of frozen peppers that you can get. But I've never seen these at Walmart. Kroger has a lot of different vegetables that you can, frozen vegetables that you can get. And frozen vegetables are just as good for you as fresh. And so I need to start getting more frozen vegetables, and either you can dehydrate them if you're using them for your preps. I mean, you can use them, freeze them, whatever you want to do. But when you catch good things on sale and stuff, you need to get them. And so Kroger's had some really good deals on their frozen vegetables. Okay, so I've got all these peppers in here, and now I'm going to go on, and I'll bring you right back. I've got to get this mess up, and then I've got to cut my meat and up that I'm putting in here, and I want to show y'all about that. Now, just remember that this is my red cutting board, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I want you to notice that I have a totally different cutting board because I'm getting ready to cut meats. You do not, in any way, shape, or form, use the same cutting board that you use to cut your vegetables and then turn around and cut your meats. You just don't do it. You need to get you 2 separate. Matter of fact, I've got 5 or 6 cutting boards, but I have wooden ones. I have the plastic ones. I have this thin one I like for my meats, but I have other ones for meats too. But anyway, now what I do is the tag has come off of this, but I will hit Walmart or hit Kroger early in the morning, and I know that they're going to have some meats on sale. And I think I paid, I don't know, $8 for this thing of stew meat. And I'm going to put this in here. And I know stew meat is a different cut of meat, but in a crock pot, your stew meat, it can be awesome. It can, oh my gosh, it can be awesome. Let's just put it that way. So what I'm going to do is I have that pack of stew meat, and because I want the kids to eat, I've got this, and this is a choice beef round, top round roast. Alright, so I got this. It was regular $12.48, and I got it for $3 off, so I got it for $9.35, which was actually whatever $3 and something off. So I'm going to cut this up, and this is going to go in the crock pot with the stew beef, because my kids absolutely love meat, which I do too. But I'm going to cut this up into pieces, and when I finish that, I will bring you back and show you what else I'm going to do. Okay, I'm back. I've got all the meat cut up. You can see it's right much meat in here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my spices, the ones that I want to use. You make sure that when you're doing these recipes, if you don't like one of these spices, or if you don't have it, use whatever you do have. Make it your own. That's so important to you. If you don't want potatoes in there, then don't put potatoes in there. Just put the beef in there. If you don't want carrots in there and you want something else in there, put that in there. Just make it your own and make it taste good, and make your family, well, not make, you can't make it, but make it good so that your family will like it and will want it again. I'm just giving you basic ideas because that's what I love to do. I'm not a big fancy chef. I don't fix fancy meals. I just fix down to earth meals, and I prep for the future. I prep so that my kids will have something to eat. And I was talking to my daughter the other night. If something happens, my daughter lives like 45 minutes away from me. One daughter does. And I hope that if something does happen, that they can get back here to where I live, because I have all the food here that they will need for a little while. Not forever, of course not, but for a little while, to make do until something does happen or something gets better or whatever. I've got enough stuff here that we could live for quite a few months. But anyway, in here I've got beef stew meat, then I've got the roast cut up into pieces, I've got potatoes, and I've got carrots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my spices in here and then put the liquids in so that it'll all get down in the side of the crock pot. I've got 1 tablespoon of granulated, well, you can see, I hope you can see, let me make sure that this is turned around right. So you can see this is a little bit short of a tablespoon of granulated garlic. Alright. Then I'm going to put a tablespoon of onion powder. Even though I've got 1.5 onions, the onion powder taste is totally different. So I'm going to put that all over at the top. Then I've got chives. I'm going to put like 1 heaping tablespoon of chives in here, freeze-dried chives. And then I have parsley flakes. And it would be good to have some fresh parsley, but I don't have any. So I use a lot of parsley flakes. And I'm gonna just pour some in here, and that'd be almost 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. And then I have the Grill Mates Worcestershire peppercorn. I'm going to put a tablespoon of that in here, because I love this taste. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of, let me smell this, Grill Mates Montreal steak. Alright, I'm only going to do, well, about 3/4 of a tablespoon of that. And then I've got to get my salt and pepper. And it's all the way across the table. And I'll bring you right back. Okay, now I've got, of course, I've got kosher salt. And I'm going to put a whole tablespoon of kosher salt in here. Because this is a lot of meat, a lot of potatoes. And I may still end up adding some, because if you don't get this stuff salted while you're cooking it, you never do. And I've got coarse ground black pepper. I'm going to use about 1/2 tablespoon of that. Alright. So that's all the spices that I'm going to use in here. Now, the next thing I'm going to put in here is, this is Mezzetta, not Marzetta, but Mezzetta. And I haven't seen this at Walmart. The only place that I can get these at is at Kroger, the deli sliced. This is the Mezzetta deli sliced golden Greek pepperoncinis. And this is what I like. I use the juice, the peppers, everything. And I'm just going to pour this all over these. Oh, gosh. This gives this such a good taste. Ah. Okay. So, let me stir this up a little bit. I'm finished with this spoon. Alright. Now, I have one 32-ounce carton of beef broth. This is just regular beef broth, and I've got to use it because it goes bad the end of this month. Which, I could save it. I mean, it would go a little bit longer, but I like to use this stuff, and then I'll stock it back up. And this time I'll get what I'm supposed to have, which is the low sodium. Alright, so this is going to go in my crock pot, which is back here. I hope you can, and you see my hand? It's back here. But I'm going to take the pepperoncini jar, and I'm going to put fill this up with water. And I'm going to put it in here and have more liquid because I don't see the liquid in here. So I'll bring you back when I get this in the crock. Okay, here's my crock pot. It's filled to the top with the meat and the pepperoncinis, and I put water in there, and I know by the time this starts cooking, I'm going to have to drain some of that water out. But what I'm going to do is, let's see, I don't think you can see this. Can you? No. Alright, anyway, I'm going to put the timer on 7 hours on high. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to bring you back and show you. This is the finished dish. It's done. It's been cooking on high for 6.5 hours, and I just wanted to show you. It smells so good. My house smells so good, and I fixed my plate on here, and I'm going to put this on the put the camera back on the tripod and take a bite and see what. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I can't wait to taste this. Oh my goodness, look at this beef. It is so tender, so tender. It is just falling apart. This is very hot. Those spices and the pepperoncinis. I got a little bite of potato here. I used yellow potatoes. I can't remember whether I told you or not. And I used about 2.5 pounds. This is so good. And it is spicy, but I love it like that. I love it. I'm going to taste the roasted red pepper. They've done fell all apart. The fire roasted peppers. I want to taste those. And the carrots, which I can't eat very many of the carrots because I have to save them for Caden. This is so good. So good. All those spices just combined perfect to make this the perfect crock pot meal. Oh my gosh. And I love, since I made that recipe, the Italian beef roast, I think is what it was. I don't know. I have to look it up, or y'all can look up. Since I made that, putting pepperoncinis in with the roast is just awesome. I love it. I wish you could just feel this beef. This is so tender. Alright, well, I'm going to go eat my dinner, which is beef and potatoes and carrots and the pepperoncinis and the onions. And all those spices. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I know y'all are going to want to try this. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel,